This is the first movie to bring the Marx Brothers to horror. We wouldn't see such blatant nods again until the late 90s when Rob Zombie would begin his Firefly trilogy. Terror Train stars Jamie Lee Curtis in one of her many 1980s slasher flicks. This one co-stars David Copperfield and is basically Halloween on a party train. The concept of a party train is pretty appealing if you ask me. The film itself is mostly mediocre. The one thing I always remember about this movie is its mind-blowing twist. It's definitely a surprising one even if it is problematic, especially by today's standards. They call it one of the few proper Thanksgiving slashers, and I suppose that's true. A Thanksgiving dinner does in fact occur, and at its core it's about the complexities of dysfunctional families. This is an 80s slasher in every sense of the term. It features awkward acting, gratuitous gore, and a twisted sense of humor. I wouldn't call this one of my favorites personally, although I do respect the rabid fan base that this over-the-top B-horror flick has procured lately. In classic Brian De Palma's Sisters fashion, the film features mentally disturbed twins, one much crazier than the other, of course. There is also a humorously delivered line about cranberry sauce that inches this film even further into the holiday horror category. Fade to Black is a unique thriller/character study from the early 80s slasher craze. The killer at the forefront of the story is a film fanatic who dispatches folks using various movie scenes/characters as murder devices. It has a real Lucky McKee's May feel to it. In the end, it's a lot sadder and more dramatic of an experience than the many by-the-numbers Halloween clones of the time. It actually has a lot more in common with a film like Martin Scorsese's Taxi Driver than it does any slasher film. The performances are strong, including a very early role for Mickey Rourke.